Hey, how's it going everyone? Stacker Noob UK back once again with another silver unboxing video. It's the beginning of the month, so yeah, spent my monthly allocation of fiat currency on some lovely physical silver, and the package has arrived, so I thought I'd show you what I've got. Thank you so much again for the support of my previous videos. It's really nice as a new stacker to get the input of all you seasoned guys and even the fellow newbies as well. It's really nice to follow everyone's journey. Before I start with the main event, shall we say, just thought I'd show you the little packet of coins that I've got here. Now, in the US, you have what you call sort of junk silver, you know, Morgans and nickels and things like that. I guess I don't really know too much about it, but obviously we don't have those in the UK. However, we do have our own historical coins. And actually, a lot of them are a lot older than what you get in America as well. Now, up until 1920, most coins in the UK were made of 92.5% silver, which is known as sterling silver. Our currency in the UK is the pound sterling, so I'm not entirely sure, but I'm pretty sure that's where the name sterling comes from. From 1921, or 1920 to 1947, coins in circulation reduced to 50% silver, but there's still a significant amount of silver in them. And for that reason, I bought a bunch of pre-1947 coins. So just thought I'd show you a few of them here. Here's an example of a half, oh, just get the camera, a half crown there. That's from 1929, it's a pretty decent example. Nice George in the back there. So yeah, like I say, 50% silver in there. It's actually, you know, the same as the American stuff, it's a very cheap way of getting silver weight added to your stack. Although these aren't legal tender anymore, so that's the difference. We can't actually spend these in the UK. They're worth a lot more than their face value, as is the case in America. But we can't actually spend them. It's purely for scrap value. But yeah, I've got some sixpences. These little ones here. These ones here are shillings, I believe. No, sorry, that's a florin. That's a florin. These little ones are shillings. So let's see. The shillings I've got aren't too good, actually, if I'm honest. Pretty worn. Pretty worn. The florins I've got aren't terrible. That's not terrible. That's two shillings is a florin, so that is still a florin, but it's basically 2 shillings. So that's not a bad example there. Yeah, the oldest one I have here is this one here. This is a half crown. 1921 that one's from, so nearly 100 years old, which is pretty cool. So yeah, I just thought I'd quickly show you those before I got into the main event. There's I paid £23 for these, and at the time spot price of silver was $14.50. It's gone up a little bit since then even, but it's still not too far from that. And the weight of the silver in those coins actually means I was paying slightly less than spot when you work out the silver in them, so I was pretty happy with that. Anyway, let's get on to the main event. I have my gloves ready. These are coins that I've ordered, and this is the package. So let's go. I'm not sure what's inside here, so I may have to do a whole you know, a whole invoicey thing. Yep, there is an invoice, so I'll quickly whip that out. You can't see that, unlucky. Let's see what we have. So I've spent about £145 on this allocation. That wasn't my address on there, but if anyone's thinking about working that was actually, it looks like it's a reused envelope. So anyway, here we go. I'm very, very excited about this. Now, in this package here are 2 sets of coins, which I'm very, very, very happy to get. The first, if you watched my last major unboxing video, you would have noticed the Canadian Cougars that I was going after. And then I mentioned that I'd have to get into that series. The Predator series, that is. Well, I'm glad to say that I've decided to continue in that vein. And I have ordered the Lynx as well. Wow. That is lovely. Sorry, my warm fingerprints are all getting all over this case, but I'm noticed that they're in cases, which is a massive bonus. I'm really happy that this is in the capsule already. So I'll get that fingerprint off of Queenie's face. There we go. So again, the radial design in the background there, making the light dance around. Beautiful. That is gorgeous. Excellent. So 3 of those bad boys to go with my current 3 cougars. And there they all are. Just a beautiful, beautiful coin. This series is really nice. It's really, really nice. And the mintage isn't that high, actually. I think it's about 1 million was the cougar, is what they're planning. I'm not sure about the Lynx so far, but I imagine it's probably the same. Now, I'm just looking for milk spotting. And, yeah, I can see a little bit starting of milk spotting on that coin there. I'm not sure if I can capture that on the camera there. So these coins are prone to it, as most Canadian mint ones are, unfortunately. I actually had another look at my cougars recently, and they had started to milk spot. But actually, I've managed to get rid of it all by using a silver polish cloth. So happy days. Anyway, here's a couple more that I'm ecstatic that I've finally decided to order. I think I'll start with the previous one first. So of course, lots of people are very, very, very keen on these coins, and let's just turn it over and have a look. It is, of course, the Queen's Beast. So that is the lion. Oh, it's gorgeous. It's a 2 ounce. Look how thick that is. And again, it's come in a case. I'm very happy with this seller. So someone recommended Silver Trader to me. I hadn't considered it because the prices were a little bit more expensive than what I was happy to pay for. But considering they do free delivery, insured delivery as well, wasn't actually so bad. And now that they've come in these nice capsules, I am delighted. And there is the griffin. I understand now. I get it. But the feathering effect? Wow. I finally understand why people go so mad about these coins. They're gorgeous. Brilliant. Really, really happy with that. Alright guys. So that is just my main stack additions for this month. So 7 ounces there. I paid a little more than what I'm used to paying. My rule is usually £20 per ounce, no more than that. I have paid a little bit more than that for this. I broke my rule just because I wanted the Queen's Beasts here, because they're beautiful coins. But actually, having getting the capsules, these capsules, the ones for the Queen's Beasts are actually a little pricey actually. So all in all, I've actually done pretty well there. Fantastic. Alright guys, so let me get the rest of my stack together and we'll do a full stack review so far up till March. And here we have it guys. That actually took a surprisingly long time. I hadn't realised quite how much I'd managed to accumulate in 2 months. It's not as much as some people, obviously. Some people would buy this in like a week, but I'm really, really happy with the progress I'm making actually. This is a decent little kitty. A little forced savings account for me, if you like. Anyway, so here's the junk / scrap silver coins, 50% silver. I was just thinking to myself, like, the history that must be in each one of those coins is incredible. Imagine if they could talk, the stories they could tell, eh? Where have you been, you dirty buggers, eh? Here's our poured silver selection. The silver skull by Silver Stand, 2 ounces. And my little weird Aztec round thing, which I bought purely for weight because it was cheap at the time, but still happy to have that for the weight value. Here's my my bars, 100 gram and a couple of ounces. This is the bastard coin, the one we keep to remind ourselves to be vigilant at all times. Let me just focus that in. There you go. And here's the loveliness of the Queen's Beasts. Just some gorgeous, gorgeous coinage there. Extremely, extremely happy with those. And yeah, there's supposed to be 10 of those coming out, I believe. So not sure about the timelines, but I'll definitely be following that series for sure. Here is our Predators, and that's just the Cougars there, which I now have in capsules. I have capsules ready for all these ones as well. And now, of course, the Lynx. Fantastic, fantastic. And these are just all the other coins I have. You know, I have the Libertads, some Maples, the Silver Eagle, Noah's Ark, Philharmonics, and some of my more favourite ones. So I've got the Somali Elephant, the 2017 Cook, and the 2017 Britannia. So there we have it, guys. I'm pretty happy with this little amalgamation that I've managed to form, and I hope you'll join me for my next unboxing video, which will be at the beginning of April, I hope. Thanks very much, guys. Cheers.